The kiss that kills. Joab and Judas scripture reveals that not all betrayal comes with a sword drawn. Some come with a kiss. Two of the most chilling acts of treachery in the Bible are marked by the same outward gesture but driven by different spirits. The kiss of Joab to Amasa and the kiss of Judas Iscariot to Jesus. Both are acts of proximity, affection, and familiarity, yet both are instruments of death. The Bible exposes that the danger is not in the act, but in the spirit behind it. In 2 Samuel chapter 20, verses 9 to 10, Joab approaches Amasa with words of peace. And Joab said to Amasa, "Art thou in health, my brother?" And Joab took Amasa by the beard, with the right hand to kiss him. Amasa suspects no evil. The language is brotherhood, the gesture is affection, the moment is intimate. But Scripture adds with deadly clarity, "But Amasa took no heed to the sword that was in Joab's hand. So he smote him therewith in the fifth rib, and shed out his bowels to the ground." The kiss was a distraction. The affection was a cover. Joab's mouth spoke peace while his hand held death. This is betrayal wearing the garments of trust. Centuries later, the same pattern appears in the garden. Judas Iscariot comes not as an enemy, but as a disciple. Now he that betrayed him gave them a sign, saying, "Whomsoever I shall kiss, that same is he." Matthew chapter 26, verse 48. And when Judas draws near, he said, "Hail, Master," and kissed him. Matthew chapter 26, verse 49. Luke records the moment with even greater weight, as Jesus himself exposes the spirit behind the act. "Judas, betrayest thou the Son of Man with a kiss?" Luke chapter 22, verse 48. Here lies the terror of these two scenes. Both betrayals required closeness. An enemy could not have done this. Only one who walked alongside, spoke the same language, and shared the same space could deliver such a wound. The kiss of Joab killed the body of Amasa. The kiss of Judas delivered Jesus to death. But more deeply, it revealed a heart that had already chosen darkness while standing in the light. The contrast, however, lies in heaven's response. Amasa was unsuspecting, unaware of the sword concealed behind affection, but Jesus was fully aware. John records that Jesus knew all things that should come upon him. John chapter 18, verse 4. The kiss did not deceive Christ. It exposed Judas. What Joab concealed, Judas revealed. The kiss that was meant to mark Jesus for arrest instead marked Judas for judgment. Both accounts warn the church with piercing clarity. Not every kiss is covenant. Not every greeting is grace. Not every brother is faithful. Paul later echoes this danger. For Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 14. Deception rarely announces itself with hostility. It comes clothed in familiarity. These kisses teach us that betrayal does not begin in the hand, but in the heart. The mouth can speak peace while the soul plots destruction. This is why holiness, discernment, and spirit-led identity matter more than outward gestures. Jesus was not overthrown by a kiss. He submitted to the Father's will, but Judas was undone by the very sign he chose to betray with. In the end, Scripture leaves us with a sobering truth. The deadliest wounds are often delivered at closest range. Therefore, the church must learn not only to recognize the language of faith, but to discern the spirit behind it. For there are kisses that heal, and there are kisses that kill.